Scoop successful. You'd think, but... I guess it's one of those deals where this kind of shit probably doesn't happen very often.
There's nothing like the smell of bubbles in the morning.
Okay.
Smells
Man,
like
it goes around this so slowly, even though it's got like an incline. What do we gotta do after this?
you've just met
Climb
the
up here.
Sponginator.
Gotta stand on this.
Just my size.
What does this do? Will I raise it? Surely it wouldn't be any stunt. That'd be a pretty shitty precedent to set on Twitch. That people could get randomly banned just for PR stunts. I doubt it. I don't think Twitch would do that. It's not good for Twitch. I think you get so much time to do each of these, I shouldn't do any of them early. At least not by a lot. See, it already turned this problem, I did it too late. Scoop. This part's silly because it takes so fucking long for it to get around here. You must not know SpongeBob very well. It's just like ancient. I mean, it has some randomness to it for sure, but it's definitely before the age of all cartoons being just as bizarre as fucking humanly possible to try to appeal to people. I put it in the fucking hole there. Ah, oh, Jesus, dude. This is a pain. So what's gonna happen then? It's gonna pop out. Yeah, SpongeBob had a good blend of creative bullshit, but then also like mixing in kind of adult humor here and there, along with kid humor. Nowadays it's a lot more bizarro shit. That's a pretty good show. I mean, I haven't seen all of them. Obviously I stopped watching it after a bit too, but... this bit takes too long. The game will be a lot more like fan service, you sure, right? but it's still plenty enjoyable even if you probably don't know SpongeBob at all.
Somehow I don't think he needs a hand.
Jesus, that was weird.
Boy, Patrick will be glad to have this back.
Yeah, a lot of people have been getting banned lately. Let's see if it's a true perma. Twitch makes a lot of money off of whatever, but I doubt they like hitting their bottom line too much. And somebody who gets like 30 to 40k views of streams by a money maker. I don't really care about the whole thing like too much, but you can't help but be a little curious. Everybody's fucking talking about it.
Like a new sponge.
It's not like I like watched them or anything. Ugh, my head.
In control of the security system, here is the reward I promised you. You have pressed all the security buttons. Now press the master shutdown button.
I don't know, I just usually got other people to watch and not really into the game. The games he'd be playing. I'm not really one to watch people who put on acts either. Not that I think it's like inherently wrong, because it's he's not like lying about it. It's like obviously it's like it's a show, but I just like watching more genuine stuff.
The security system has been shut down, and we got a good checkup.
Hooray for justice in all its multi-splendid glory!
Yeah, well, Justice Boy, you also cut the power to the Mermalayer's VCS. That's Villain Containment System.
Is that bad?
Does Mermaid Man smell like sour milk?
Yes! Yes, I do!
Oh no. It looks like one of the villains is broken free.
What's that? An evildoer on the loose? Who is it? Man Ray? The atomic flounder? The dirty bubble?
No, worse than that. He's your arch enemy, Prawn.
Run!
Did someone call? Oh, I thought maybe I was looking at superheroes. But now I see it's just a couple of pieces of gnarled driftwood.
Prawn! I'll never forgive you, you madman!
What did Prawn do?
The worst thing you can imagine. He put all of Mermaid Man's white clothes in the washer with a red sock.
Everything I own turned pink! Pink!
How horrible!
Personally, I thought pink made you very pretty.
Really?
Sure, pretty stupid. Yikes.
I don't remember many episodes with these guys.
Some kind of mold?
I'm not mold, I'm a sponge. There's a cellular difference. A cellular difference!
Yeah, thanks for the lesson, Dr. Science. See you later, Pinky.
By the
I
seven
think he's like
seas,
super small.
Prawn, I shall not rest until you are captured. But first, I shall have to change from my secret identity into Mermaid Man.
You don't have a secret identity, you old coot. Maybe you better take care of Prawn while I take care of this.
I shall avenge you, Mermaid Man.
What are you trying to do?
Fresh like a spring breeze.
What the hell's going on? I just got annihilated, dude. Like a second. And the fucking noises, man. Hellacious. Oh, am I bowling at him, maybe?
There's nothing like the smell of bubbles in the morning. Smells like...
Oh, here, it opens up. I see. I see. I just gotta dodge for a bit. This might be one of the worst looking loading screens ever, though. I'll give the game that. It's just like a shitty, like, gray. Whatever the fuck.
Fresh like a spring breeze. Take that! It shines.
I'm supposed to like get on here?
I feel like a new sponge. Get it!
Ran out of time. I had to kill that guy first. Cash prizes, man. There we go.
No, no, not again. This is not fair. I got a frozen wedgie for this. Is this the end of Prawn?
Prawn is safely locked away again, thanks to you, Frankie.
My name's SpongeBob.
Here, I found this in my sock drawer, next to a bunch of pink socks. It's another golden spatula.
Thank you, Mermaid Man. I shall always live my life by your shining example. Let goodness and kindness...
Are you still here?
We've done it. Well, looks like we got everything here. Even the socks. Good. Right, man chamber. I'll just be better off going to Bikini Bottom him. Oh, did he? Yeah. Did Mr. Krabs as well? His voice actor is different in this, but I don't remember if that's just because he wouldn't do it maybe, or because he's passed as well or something. Because some of the VAs are different in this, but this was made a while back, so I don't know. They might just not have wanted to do the game. Yeah, I don't remember how his original voice was too much. But it didn't sound too bad. Rock bottom, man. Hasselhoff gonna be here, man. was always good though. Like the voice acting was always good in the original show. The delivery made half the jokes.
Depths of rock bottom, home of strange creatures and souvenir t-shirts.
Cyberpunk released early.
Oh, SpongeBob, I'm actually glad you're here. Believe it or not.
I'm glad I'm here too, Mrs. Puff.
The robots have stolen priceless artwork from the museum. If you can return it all to me, I'll reward you with a golden spatula.
When do I get fucking Sandy, man?
Why do you want all that artwork?
Don't ask questions you aren't prepared to handle the answer to.
Consider the artwork saved, Mrs. Puff.
What is this doing? Candy. Oh, this is a sneaking button. You know, it had a dedicated sneak button.
Cha-ching!
Technology, man.
You just met the Sponginator.
Oh, okay, busy with other work. That explains that then. Yeah, because somebody said that a VA had passed in the SpongeBob cast, but they weren't sure exactly who. Yeah, it must have been Mermaid Man. I haven't watched the show in a while. I know it still airs, but I'm not sure what all's changed. Apparently, it's still pretty decent, but I wouldn't know. Oh, okay. I haven't played any of them except this one. Well, I only played an hour, right?
Fresh like a spring breeze.
Like Kingdom Hearts. I mean, they got different people to do like Hades and shit.
I gotta say, Bubble Buddy, for a bubble, you really get around.
SpongeBob, the robots are plundering Rock Bottom's museum, but they've broken the roadway leading up there. You'll have to be clever and find another route to get in.
What if I lick all these stamps and mail myself?
Could work, but perhaps being sneaky would be faster.
Hire humans to do stuff they'll eventually. I mean, I guess for acting it can be an issue, right? Some voice actors and actors for characters are kind of that character, right? Like Indiana Jones and Harrison Ford and shit. Yeah, he sounded about the same. Most of them seem to be the same. Guess we'll see as we go. You seem to know more than me on it.
Time for a little sleepy sneak. Fresh like a spring breeze.
See if you could do that there, but no.
There's nothing like the smell of bubbles in the morning.
It's neat they got most of the
Smell
same
like
actors.
victory.
I can see why it's kind of a cult classic. Because, I mean, a lot of licensed stuff will just have, like, you know, other VAs or not as much input from the original writers or anything. This one seems like it could be overseen by, you know, the original fellas. Tom Kenny. That's one of the VA names. I don't actually know their names very well. I thought about looking up all the different stuff SpongeBob has done, like his VA. I think he was in some stuff that I was surprised about in the past, but I forgot what they were. Okay, it is the voice of SpongeBob. You know, Texas, man. Big Texas. Call me fucking Big Texas. It's cool they remade it. Especially because it was more of a cult classic game or whatever. It's cool they felt that they could do it. Just a good reason for me to try it out. I enjoyed it so far. I don't know if I would. Figured it might just be a nostalgia thing, but I mean, I like the SpongeBob bullshit, and it's a colorful game. It's got some fun little platforming bits and little things going on you can do. We'll see in the long run, but yeah, what else are we missing over here? There's other stuff happening, but like it starts from over there. Yeah, I should look up and see what else Tom Kenny's done. Also don't know what those do. I imagine that's a Sandy thing. Wasn't she from Texas or some shit? Okay, we can't get around that yet. I don't remember Sandy's lore, why she's at the bottom of the fucking ocean, man. There's just like a lot of like clever shit, and SpongeBob was kind of funny. Like the clams and birds and shit, and like water at the bottom. Just like stupid little stuff. The sneaking's not too slow either. Or it might be just like insanely slow. But it moves pretty quick. I've only seen the movie once. Somehow I doubt fucking what's his face is gonna be in here. Hasselhoff, man. Who knows, man? Hasselhoff might be cool enough to let his likeness just be anywhere. I think Hasselhoff was supposed to be like kind of big in Japan for some of the music he did, which was weird because I don't think that ever was a thing in the West. I don't think I've ever heard a Hasselhoff song. How the fuck do I get out of here? I did finish it last night, yeah, thankfully. It's done. I think we clocked in at like 25 to 30 hours, something like that. We're playing a fun game, which is, you know, sacrilegious if you believe in the modern video game. It's wrong. Maybe Sandy can get on these. No fun allowed, man. Okay, then we can get up here now.
Take that!
I need a dark revenge story in my SpongeBob game. Yeah, I already kind of knew the ending. I don't know. The game was decent. It just has a lot of not decent things in it. And the thing that people care about the most would be the story, and that's probably the worst part, right? Can I get up here? The shit that people probably care about the least is what I like the most, like, you know, just the immersion and the visuals and just kind of the atmosphere. Game's pretty much just, you know, you're gonna like it or hate it depending on how much you like or hate the first game and its characters. That seems to be the biggest complaint. Die. It was, I mean, the Joel flashbacks were okay, but it started getting, like, felt really forced after a bit. It was like, I don't think they built up Ellie's feelings of vengeance and her, like, mental state enough. They just showed, like, random PTSD flashbacks, and then kind of called it a day. See, I need Sandy here, but I can't. I don't think I even have unlocked. Oh wait, Sandy. We have Sandy now. Okay. Yeah, the memes are pretty fucking godly. My wife, Sandy Cheeks, dude. Oh.
That's for messing with Texas. Someone better make good use of all these. Ew. Can't believe I'm wearing SpongeBob's underwear. Flying squirrel coming through.
Falling here takes forever, dude. Yeah, the punching Guy Fieri punching that kid was pretty funny. For sure. What is this now? It's an Adventure Time's Ice King, Heifer, DuckTales, just side characters, American Morty, Legend of Korra for Odd Parents. Oh, okay. Well, cool. I mean, he does good work. This sounds like the same VA for Sandy. Damn, she can glide really far. As I, as somebody who used to despise Lich class, saw how it failed Literature 101, yeah, I went into it for a couple hours last night talking about it, but yeah. I mean, it had some good aspects to it. The story wasn't like 100% irredeemable trash, but that's not because I had a few highlights. It wasn't just like in the middle everywhere. It was either like really good, like I said with the visuals and shit, or just really bad, like with the story. And I don't know. I definitely don't think it's like a 0. I don't think it's a 10. But am I missing a button or something? There's a lot of like hidden buttons. I feel like I should be able to swing over here. Oh, there's this. See, man, I think the biggest thing with this game is that you can't switch to the different characters on the fly. It really feels like you should be able to, because I have to go like find a bus stop because I fell, and then like switch and then go back up and do shit. And it's just like, maybe I can use this box. I haven't opened up another box yet though. Look how that box teleports you into this fucking guy. Like, are you kidding me? And we're dead. Like, nice placement there, what the fuck? Yeah, pretty much. I don't see the point in not being able to let you switch on the fly right now. There's like, I don't see you being able to abuse it too much because you just go to the same areas with those characters anyways. I mean, maybe there's areas that you can only get to with certain characters and you can break them, but like, I don't know. I feel like designing the level differently to accommodate that would be probably just something you'd want to do. Because otherwise you have like this problem where also, we have not found any other golden underwear, like at all. Wonder what the other VAs have done then. Wonder if any of these guys have like worked on games or like fucking anime or something. See, like I can't get through this without SpongeBob. But it's like, where the fuck do I change back into SpongeBob?
Ew. Can't believe I'm wearing SpongeBob's underwear. Buzz off, you little pest.
It just like slows down the entire fucking level. It's really annoying. Actually, I don't know how you're ever supposed to get on top of this. I mean, I guess you could just like teleport, but I don't know if this is a spot I can teleport to. Because there's the boxes, but then I think maybe like there's checkpoints that you can teleport to as well. I mean, it's good you can teleport to all the shit. I just think it'd be better if you could just swap. That's like my only problem so far with it. Oh, and you just default to SpongeBob, I guess.
Tartar sauce! The horror! I love opening presents. Oh, sparkly!
And I don't have a button pressed, I guess, here or some crap? I don't know.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
There's a button there we pressed.
You just met the Sponginator.
Can't tell what is a button that's missing and what is something else. This is all just because I didn't realize that how Sandy's fucking swing worked. So we just go all the way back to the other side, it'll probably be fine. Might just like give us a shortcut. Not really a way to move quicker either.
Fresh like a spring breeze. Up for a game of SpongeBob?
Maybe this is a checkpoint somewhere we can teleport to? You can like attack them in midair too. Good touch.
Ooh, do I really have to carry Patrick's socks?
That's how we get to the museum. What is this bullshit though? Just gotta make the jump, man. But yeah, the edits are better than Last of Us itself. There's definitely good things about it. I'd say, I mean, if you could somehow get your hands on it for free, it's even worth playing, or, you know, like renting it or some bullshit, like, or get it super cheap, just to, like, kind of see the technical, kind of, like, just, like, that really high quality technical shit going on. It definitely is just, like, a really good looking game with a lot of good stuff and solid art direction. It's just kind of like, I mean, even the gameplay's not like even super fucked or nothing.
Ew, can't believe I'm wearing SpongeBob's underwear.
It's acceptable. No, we can't get through that. Well, can I teleport up? Top. Doesn't seem like it. I don't know where. Yeah, this level seems like the shittiest so far. There's like so much weird, like needing to be different people and like not enough teleports or weird shit. It's kind of annoying. Like I could probably jump to that. I could change to Sandy right here, but I can't change to Sandy. So it's pretty much just like go back. Yeah. Oh wait, it's over here. Yeah, I mean there's a lot of other stuff that looks good in it that's only in the game.
Pushing a simple button is the most satisfying. Push, 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 push.
Kind of blend of, you know, modern shit with apocalyptical bullshit, but yeah, it's not like it saves the game completely or anything. I don't know. I'm down to chat about it, but I'll monologue about it a little less, because I did that for like an hour or two last night. Yeah, not being able to swap on the fly is definitely this game's like lowest point so far. Because I mean that's pretty much any other level I have to go back and like wrap up. It's like me having to just swap to somebody else. I have a feeling that'll be annoying. We'll see though. And we get here whenever we want. Karate. The other secret bullshit.
Hey there, Barnacle Boy.
Say, warn me if that sponge kid comes back again, okay?
Like, I need to be SpongeBob here. But like the bus stop's not even in here, right? So I have to load back out, change to SpongeBob, and then load back in. Oh, really? That'd be interesting to try out. I feel like I would still want to play it the original way first, because I haven't played it in a really long time. I'm pretty sure I beat it back in the day, but oh wait, I was already SpongeBob, what the fuck? But I don't know if I finished the 100%, so maybe if we replay it, I could whip out the cartridge, do it the original way, but yeah, I could definitely see that being a huge improvement. Yeah, probably. I don't know. It would probably be annoying. I mean, that was the biggest problem with 100%ing that game, is like the bananas. Like, it was one thing, the golden bananas that you needed to switch to, but that there was small bananas. You pretty much just ran through every single area with every single person, but it's not like you had full access to each area from go.
Barnacle Boy, are you on patrol now?
No, this is my second job. I work security. Now listen, if you want to reach the golden spatula, you need to shut off the museum's security system.
Do you have to iron those pants or are they wrinkle-free? Unlike you.
Pay attention, kid. This is serious stuff. Now, if we don't get this robot thing resolved, Shady Shoals will shut down and I'll have to move back in with my son and his wife and his 4 screaming kids. Now, you see that vent on the other side of the museum?
Yeah, he sounded the same.
Yes, sir.
That's where you exit the museum. Good luck, kid.
I won't let you down, Barnacle Boy.
Dude, this sound effect. I already mentioned it once, but this is like straight up out of Banjo too. This one right here. The same. I wonder if there was just like they just ripped it and didn't tell anybody for like these games that use like similar sound effects, or if it's just like a stock pile they got it from somewhere. Like it's like absolutely like exactly the same fucking noise. But it's not like it'd be like a really common sounding electric noise. It doesn't sound exactly like electricity or something. Yeah, it's probably just some stock fucking bullshit they used. Ah, yeah, that sounds familiar. The Glover. Yeah, because when the fucking dude zap, you can zap or whatever, and it makes that noise. What the fuck? Okay, my depth perception. Mystic eyes of death perception. Oh, there's a big stock like database you can kind of use. You just pay like a membership for. Yeah, I mean, imagine that would be a pretty good thing. Why does this take so long? The cycles in this game are insanely long too. I don't know. I don't quite understand why. So I guess if you're making like your own game or something, it might just be cheaper to buy like stock sound effects than hire somebody to like learn how to make your own, depending on I guess the kind of game you're making. It'd be cool to try to like learn how to do your own stuff. I always thought the sound effect guys, like for like movies or games or anything, was like probably the most interesting job to have in like video games. Just like the weird creative shit they do to like make sound effects, if you're ever looking at behind the scenes on games, are like really neat. Holy fuck, like, doesn't it take that long? I don't understand why. It's like fucking 10 seconds, man. I was like, yeah, surely it'll change now. But, what do they call that? That job's got a name. Like people who make sound effects and shit. I mean, of course it has a name, but it's not just the sound effects guy. It's got like a very specific term. Audio engineer. Yeah, I think I'll have to do all these without fucking getting killed. Okay. I think movie ones are different. They have a different name. Yeah, I remember watching the Lord of the Rings ones. Those were interesting. There's like jiggling chainmail and stuff while they're like running on like grass. Or remember the Gears of War, like the headshot noises were like water bombs exploding overlaid with like shards of like fucking glass exploding, and like I think like some animals fucking noise or some bullshit. There's a lot of neat stuff. Like there's like Reach. It's like the sound of like a space shuttle going off was like fucking I think it was like they just took like a fucking like penny or something, put it in a jar and just like banged it around their desk and shit and overlaid some other stuff.
Just my size. Cha-ching! I feel like a new sponge.
I mean, I imagine there's a lot of like recording legitimate just sounds or like sound like a car or something, but for more abstract stuff, you gotta get more creative.
Hey, you! Patrick needs to do laundry. Time for a little sleepy sneak.
Yeah. And I feel like to the average Joe, you could just kind of grab those kinds of stock sound effects and it wouldn't be too different. I feel like only when you get to be like more specialized games, you know, like a Battlefield or some AAA or something, do they probably re-record their own sound effects every time to get like better samples and stuff.
You've just met the Sponginator.
Thing down here I want to hit. I guess this laser. Maybe it's a laser, man. That's cool, there's like a membership thing you can buy or whatever. I think they have that for like music too. I mean, you can buy like little packs or tools on stuff like Fruity Loops and shit. I'm sure there's entire just businesses that just make like noises and little samples of shit for you to use in your stuff. Imagine there's like a lot of royalty free shit too, but I think we could have got up to this from below. But oh yeah, I gotta sneak on these.
like a spring breeze.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've heard some stuff, like still. I can't remember a good example, but I could have swore we heard one recently in a game that was used in like something really old. It's more interesting hearing reused sound effects or like in like music. Like I remember there's the Majora's Mask, Adola boss or whatever, and the noise he makes when he's just chanting, doing his little dance. It's like the same noise used in a Bait and Kato song. It's just like really odd that it would be exactly the same like thing. Just like, how does that ever even like is it just a stock like thing, or did the guy just like Majora's Mask enough to like just rip some sound effect out of it? Ah shit. I wonder if there's like a teleport we can do. I don't think so. Might be a box. No, okay, now. Yeah, it's cool hearing little sound effects or something. I mean, I always like, I always like catching, oh, this is the wrong one. I always like catching little references or stuff like that, but being able to catch, like, not just like a VA's voice, but like a fucking sound effect, it's just kind of funny. Slightly pitch shifted Eastern whip or will. I actually don't know what that is. That's funny though. Wow, good ear on that though, catching like a pitch shifted thing. Was that like an actual bird, maybe? I imagine. Okay, well. I bet there's like so much shit like that we wouldn't even know, right? You gotta be pretty knowledgeable to catch stuff like that. Let's take a listen here. Got a nice little chirpy chirp there. If we do Breath of the Wild again, I'll have to hear that. Oh, the fucking the help me or whatever that Bowser does in Mario 64, dude, is used in like, I've heard that so many times, man. Yeah, I'm sure that if I play it again or watch a speedrun, I'll be one of those things you can't unhear it. I mean, it makes sense, I guess they'd use like a bird, right? I don't know if this is the sound I'm looking for. I'm looking for a particular sound. It's one of the, it'd be like a stock sound effects, be really hard to listen to that Mario Kart. I think Mario Kart might have it. And dusk and morning times when the real bird makes noises. Oh, they actually nailed the time too. Not that one. Oh, those aren't them either. God, where is it? Now I gotta find out. Well, that's probably been reused, right? That one right there, dude. Sounds like Help Me almost, right? Apparently it says here that some of these are like King Kong roars, like remixed or whatever for Bowser. Yeah, I've heard that one like a million times. That last bit. Maybe it is because it's from some kind of like King Kong-y thing, who knows? Oh, see, it's like they even like pitch shift the same sound. I can't think of any other examples, but it's just one of those you're like, oh, I just hear that. It's kind of like Wilhelm scream, right? It's just kind of like fucking everywhere. Wilhelm scream though is like people like consciously deciding to do do that. I don't know if Wilhelm still gets used a lot. I hope so. I always liked hearing Wilhelm randomly. People might be too classy for Wilhelm since it's a little bit more of a...
I love opening presents. Wow!
campy, cheesy kind of thing. It was in Witcher 3. I remember that. But I had to die in like a very specific weird way. It felt like it was a glitch, but... And I fell off of something like... Here I'll die like a fucking Wilhelm.
Boy, Patrick will be glad to have this back.
I need to switch to Sandy. Yeah, Breath of the Wild didn't have much in the way of music, but there's definitely a lot of little sound effects and stuff going on. They really should have put the bus stop down here. I don't know why it's not. Still trying to figure out why you would ever not have hot swapping in this. Yeah, the camel sound effect. I'm trying to think of some other times the banjo camel was used. I always liked that one. Oh, we have to fucking teleport up to even get there. That's really as deep as you can get into. Ugh, man, this level just fucking blows, man. I hope this box like actually puts me up really high. Not high enough.
Ew. Can't believe I'm wearing SpongeBob's underwear. You can thunder all you want, but I'm still coming for you.
I could probably just skip this side bit with her. Just want to jump in and grab that sock, but Jesus, this is a big ass trip to get back here. So what's the point of that? Is it just to get back? 'Cause I can't really use it to get over there, it seems like.
Buzz off, you little pest.
Oh, there's another sock over here.
Well, I suppose it'll make Patrick happy. Well, that's all for Birdie.
Oh, really? I'd be curious how they made most of the sounds in Banjo-Kazooie. Like the belching and shit. Like, I wonder if they like legitimately just like adjusted their own belches and shit for that, or if they just like artificially created some crazy belching, like with cat and blubber and stuff.
feel like a new sponge. Ow! Fresh like a Hey, Gary. You're on an awful long walk, aren't you? Ow! The Trench of Advanced Darkness, huh? Sounds dark. Okay, Gary. I'll be extra careful.
Very scary, man. How does he get everywhere? Weren't there a bunch of episodes with Gary like actually speaking English and shit? I don't know if it was like in SpongeBob's dreams or if it was like some kind of thing, like some movie or some crap.
Do I really have to carry Patrick's socks?
So he's like, now I need to be SpongeBob. And it looked like I needed to be here to get over there, but I didn't.
Roll the sponge. It shines. Time for a little sleepy sneak.
It's like using the roll hurts him a lot more than using the other shit.
I love opening presents.
I really hope there's no like grind that they're gonna have to do to get fucking enough of these monies, whatever they are, for crabs. Like
I've got my
SpongeBob, I come.
Plankton, you best not be stirring up no trouble.
Nonsense! I only want to help. Help crush you all under my rise to power.
What was that?
Nothing. Say, see those lasers there?
You mean them things that look like fancy washing machines?
To your puny brain, I suppose. You'll need to turn on each one of those in order to cross the last part of the Trench of Advanced Darkness.
This better not be some kind of trick, varmint.
Oh yeah, you can continue your like hover, but not if you fall too far. It's like you can just kind of turn it off and turn it back on real quick. Maybe it's just like a certain amount of times you can do it. Like I did it twice there. I don't know. Maybe it's just like you just let go of it real quick or something. So it doesn't look like you actually really can. Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't got any like underwear upgrades, man. So we just need to go to all different sides of this.
Shinier the better. Gotcha! Bam!
Fucking bam! I'm sure this isn't a trick, man. Oh, that actually is not infinite. Okay. Never had a situation where I could hold it for that long. That explains why you can't over-abuse it there.
You okay? You look kinda green.
Fire the lasers! Hurts so much to be helpful. Need hatred soon!
This voice actor is the same for sure.
Not as good as Texas barbecue sauce.
Okay. What even was that?
Nothing a little southern elbow grease can't handle.
How the fuck did that cut anyways? Was it like over here? Oh, over there. Fuck, she's like floating. I think 40 gets us deeper in Bikini Bottom. So we'll probably go do that and see if there's any new moves we unlock.
Buzz off, you little pests.
I want you to go SpongeBob here. If they even let you go, Patrick, in this bit.
I feel like a new sponge.
Oh, that guy just respawned. I didn't think these guys could just respawn, dudes. Like, not those big guys, the little guys for sure. But...
Fresh like a spring breeze. I feel like a new sponge.
I don't know how you actually like.
There's nothing like the smell of bubbles in the morning. Smells like victory.
Get those other than just like range. One more. Other than the turn-in one I gotta do.
Fresh like a spring breeze. Hey, Mr. Krabs, what are you doing?
Well, I could have sworn me I saw a golden spatula here a minute ago, but I think it fell down this slide.
Down the slide? It might have broken its leg. I've got to save.
Go, boy, go! Save that poor spatula!
I liked how everybody just took advantage of SpongeBob. He's an idiot. Easy,
Feel like a
man.
new sponge.
Plenty of time. Any socks this way? If there's any other area you can take that to.
I love opening presents.
So any other pathways I can take?
Just my size. Fresh like a spring breeze. You. Patrick needs to do laundry. I feel
And
like a
there
new
was.
sponge.
Yeah, I think it's a huge radius. Massive.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
There's not really even a point in going this way.
Feel like a new sponge.
Other than just to get back naturally. I mean, you can just teleport out. Pretty sure it's like the end of, unless there's like a different area this way. Oh, I think that's how they wanted you to get to that normally instead of just jumping off the side. Yeah, okay, we're back here now. Well, we got everything. Which is good. The faceless taxi driver.
Last piece of artwork accounted for, Mrs. Puff. I left no strange, glowing stone unturned.
Well now, nice work, SpongeBob. The museum will finally be able to reopen, and here's your reward.
Gracias. Some headache medicine, man. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze too. Take a quick piss and all that. Back in a few. We probably won't go super much longer. Rest this old headache. Just chill for the rest of the day. Maybe we can wrap the rest of this up tomorrow. I might start with Birth Me Code tomorrow, we'll see. And then do this. Let's all the Birth Me Code people go to sleep or whatever the fuck. And then finish Birth Me Code on like Monday or Tuesday and finish this afterwards. How deep in are we? Still got quite a bit left. I'll probably get them all, but if it's gonna be like grindy, then we'll see for sure. Depends on the reward. SpongeBob's Dream. We can do the rest of downtown now. Industrial Park. Gotta get the rest of the socks. I gotta pay for this one. I think we need Sandy. Let's go ahead and unlock the next zone. Fucking Squidward, dude.
Doesn't seem to be getting any better.
SpongeBob, hurry! Squidward's in more trouble than a chili relleno in a pan of grease. We have to help.
You're right, Sandy. But if that robot really is like
What's up?
he'll eat us for
Yeah, it is a cool game. I'm enjoying it so far.
Well, we better figure something
I just heard people talk about it, but you know, I never played it when it came out.
Back is a self-destruct. I'll try to hit it.
Good idea, SpongeBob.
It's cool they did this like remake.
Get to it.
I've been enjoying it.
Yikes! Looks
Next,
like
I want to watch
SpongeBob's
SpongeBob.
in for a rough ride.
I didn't have full health getting in this.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
If I could just like get behind him, let me spin it. I probably gotta wait.
Great barrier reef.
What would I do? Squidward here? Anything?
I feel like a new sponge.
Look at that! The robot's made himself dizzy.
There's nothing like the smell of
robot
fun
is
this
down.
morning. Smells like
How can I follow? I think there's just a button at the top.
Great barrier reef. Ooh, and the robot is down. That's
It's
the
like a little
ticket.
heart.
Great barrier reef.
I did love saying Great Barrier Reef.
Ooh, and the robot is down.
That noise right there, dude. That was the Captain Blubber used that one. There's another stock one on a fucking banjo.
That does it. You pushed this squirrel too far. Get ready for a hot fudge twister.
I guess it depends on where you live. I think it's 40 or 50. I'm renting it. Let me see. Apparently it's 30. That's pretty good. For a remake, you don't really, like a full remake, that doesn't happen very often.
Do-si-do, and around you go.
Yeah, this is me playing it on the Xbox with the disc.
Ooh, and the robot is down. Now the robot's taking a beating out there. That hot goo could melt anything. Great barrier reef. Ooh, and the robot is down. Now the robot's taking a beating out there. One more douse with that stuff, and SpongeBob will be back in the ring. Look at that hang time. Do-si-do, and around you go. Do-si-do, and around you go.
Fucking JRPG fucking character going off.
Ooh, and the robot is down.
Woo-hoo! That's hotter than a June bug in July.
it's time to roll out
Or
some
Squidward and them.
robot punishment.
That does it. SpongeBob is back in the fight.
Poor lad.
Great barrier reef.
I imagine we're gonna want to get to like.
I see a prime bowling moment right here. Strike.
Okay. Just random sides. Maybe not random, but it's not always like all the way on the other side. I'm sure it will be at the very end.
SpongeBob's been ice cream.
Jesus, I just got like fucking comboed.
Great barrier reef. Oh,
You can't step on him even after. I might get killed here.
do-si-do, and around you go.
Oh, dude, it just fucking got me in midair. shame.
That does it.
No, you just start from here.
SpongeBob is back in the fight.
Patrick's got God aim, man. Robo Patrick.
Go see dough and around you go.
Better just to stand here. If he can like snipe you mid-air, then
I see a prime bowling moment right here. Strike.
as I can dodge this.
SpongeBob better stay
I'm
far
not.
away from the robot's cold clutches. Oh, that's gotta sting. Great barrier reef.
A little bit more run and jump.
I see a prime bowling moment right here. That's the ticket.
Gotta be one in the very back.
Ooh,
What?
SpongeBob spin ice cream.
Oh, good.
Ooh,
They gave us full
the
life.
painful kind. Great barrier reef.
One of those where it tries to read where you go.
I see a prime bowling moment right here.
What the hell? You didn't even have to get on the fucking the treadmills at all.
Thanks for saving me, guys. I never thought I'd say this, SpongeBob, but I owe you big time.
Thanks, Sandy. We'd still be popsicles if it wasn't for her.
Aw, shucks. You fellers are gonna make me blush.
I think I have fudge in my pants.
Fellers. Howdy, feller.
I'm sorry, Plankton. The Chum Bucket Lab is locked up tight. I don't know if I'll ever get enough golden spatulas to get in.
Yes, it's the Chum Bucket security system. I designed it myself. It makes me so proud. It was meant to keep out the hateful throngs of the unwashed. Unfortunately, I never figured I'd be on this side of it.
So what are you gonna do, Plankton?
We, of course meaning you, are gonna have to go out there and get those golden spatulas! Or I'll never get back into the Chum Bucket and regain control of my robots.
What was that?
Oh, I said, will I ever get back into the Chum Bucket to stain all my pots?
I feel like Plankton's VAs and a lot of stuff. It's familiar.
Something's fishy here.
Dude, the Dutchman level, man. Purikino. Love me some Dutchman.
Bubble Buddy, I bet the next move you teach me will be the best one ever.
Abso-positive-alutely, SpongeBob.
Super pinky shake on it?
I would if I had pinkies.
Here, I'll blow you some.
Yeah, maybe later. Now, pay attention, SpongeBob. This bubble's a doozy.
Paying my entire salary in attention.
When you're not moving, press this button, and you'll blow a bubble that you can steer as it flies through the air.
Wow!
Aim carefully, though. You've only got a few seconds of flight time before the bubble pops.
I'm a bubble blowing machine.
Let's try it, man. What the fuck?
Say hello to my little bubble friend.
Jesus Christ. Fucking just straight, just traveling, man. That's pretty cool.
I love opening presents.
You get a lot from blowing up these ones. Krusty Krab,
Shines.
That's the good stuff. Alright, 44. Need 60 to get to the Dutchman's bit. How many do we need to get into this one? I should probably pop these over here. I assume we have all the moves now. So I could probably just go back and finish everything if I wanted. We'll do some new levels though first. I think.
Keep looking.
Hey.
No.
And
Well,
and I found this order form for robot
let's
parts with
do
your
stuff.
signature on it.
can I have that back? I need it for my tax write-off.
I think you've been pulling my leg this whole time.
Well, duh!
I'll bet you made all these robots. And after I get inside the chum bucket and figure out how to stop them, I'm gonna tell everyone.
Fine, tell everyone. Be a big tattletale. I'm still smarter than all of you.
Bolorama!
These are the only things that can blow this up. That must be the case. Where those other switches are. I can't get up there.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
Kelp Forest. That'd be a good one. What do those buttons do?
SpongeBob to mission control. The launch is a go.
Undies, man. I do wonder if there's a different golden underwear bikini bottom, like in the second bit, because the first one we got was in the first hub. I think we need to be Sandy. Or even a bus stop here. And our SpongeBob's dream. Yeah. I don't want to get up there. I gotta figure out how to get up. So I probably just need to come out here as Sandy. I don't know if you can switch and then zone in though. It seems like when you zone in, you're locked in. Oh, did that spawn this? I totally missed that. That would explain it. Oh yeah, and there is some golden underwear. That's pretty well hidden. The hidden gold spatulas and bikini bottom.
Flash! Sponge wearing 5 pairs of underwear coming through. I feel like a new sponge.
Let's go grab that one. However we do that.
There's nothing like the smell of bubbles in the morning.
Oh,
Smells like
this is how.
victory. Wow! 6 pairs of underwear. I am one unbeatable sponge. Fresh like a spring
I
breeze.
wonder if that's max. Already did that. So we're missing 2. It's probably in those buildings we haven't been in yet. Let's go check these out. Krusty Krab. Krusty Krab.
What's wrong, Mr. Krabs? You don't look so good.
You gotta help me, boy. The Krusty Krab's been overrun by a bunch of them hoodlum robots of yours. They've booted me out! And worse, they've got all me beautiful shiny objects!
Defiling the Krusty Krab? Is there no end to their evil? What are we going to do, Mr. Krabs?
We, meaning you, are going to clear the robots out, get me back me restaurant, and most importantly, rescue me money!
I feel like I should be working.
Oh shit. Mini game time, man.
I feel like a new sponge. You've just met the Sponginator. Time for a little sleepy sneak.
Dead. Holy fuck, dude. I think there's something respawning them too. That's why I'm jumping up here.
I feel like I should be working.
I did.
Fresh like a spring breeze. Pretty cat. I feel like a new sponge.
Yep, there's one. Pretty good now.
Fresh like a spring breeze. I love opening presents. SpongeBob Division Control, the launch to go.
There's socks in Bikini Bottom. There it is. Those seem to be pretty well hidden sometimes in the Bikini Bottom bits. The fucking mime guy. I'm not gonna go in, man. You think there'd be a sock in here somewhere? I break every fucking crate, man. Just for shits. Hello.
Phew! You had me worried there for a bit, boy. Worried for me money, of course.
Where could all the socks be, man?
May I help you?
40,000 shinies to get into the theater. What the fuck? Is there like some god shiny bit that you can just get an insane amount from? His crabs, you have to pay him, man, like top dollar for your spatulas. I mean, there's still a lot of game left, so. What do you need anyways to get in here?
They serve food here, yes.
75.
Flash! Authorities have confirmed that the robots running amok through Bikini Bottom are indeed coming from the chum bucket. Yes, right where you're standing. Plankton, owner of the chum bucket, and best known for the creation of robots whose sole purpose is to cause mayhem and destruction, has denied any involvement. And then stomp on your children! And stomp on your children's children! This has been a Bikini Bottom news flash.
Pow!
75. Alright. Oh, there's some shit up here. It's looking for the hidden socks, man. But there could be some hidden in the movie theater and shit too. I think there's one up there. There's something up there. It might be underwear. Oh, it's a spatula. Nice. So that's probably how you beat the game. But, I mean, I plan on getting all of them. Unless there's like not really like a reward for getting all of them. The only ones I would pass on are probably getting like grinding shinies. But we'll see how much we have to really grind later. Alright, so I think... Okay, that's every spatula. We're missing 3 socks. Doesn't seem like the theater is like a zone. So it might just be like a bonus thing. I won't pay for that one until we're done with the crab shit. Let's go pay for this side area real quick. I think we gotta be sandy.
Well done.
Oh, you can't even like turn into sandy. I guess it's not then. How do I get over there? I'm supposed to be able to jump. So it's certain characters for certain levels. I see. I'm gonna get the full list. And I really don't understand why you can't swap.
I can't swim. I feel like a new sponge.
How do we get to that? Maybe you can freeze the water.
Lord as rock. Ooh, good presents.
Okay. God, we haven't had to do that. We only had to do that once in that one required bit. I didn't even think about it. Totally did not even think it'd be a thing. There we go. I don't see any socks over here, so I think we're just gonna teleport out. We'll go back for the socks. I think in the future, like we'll just try to get all the spatulas and stuff, and then decide if we're gonna try to wrap up all the socks, try to get as many as I can within reason. In a lot of levels, we've just cleared it the first time. Let's go ahead and cash one in.
Wow, Sponge.
Now they're back.
Here's your gold. I don't speak.
Alright. Well, let's stop for today. I could do some more. A cruise bubble. I'll do this real quick. At the top here. I mean, it's fun, it's addicting to play. Like I said, headache, and just want to kind of get it off the ground. We got a little bit more. We can do tomorrow. Like I said, maybe after stream a bit of something else. Let's use the cruise missile here. Huh. This will blow up before I can hit that. There's a sock there though. Controlling this is pretty special. Oops, I was gonna go for a super wide turn, but a little too wide. Because we're gonna run out of time before we probably reach it. Oh, we can hit it. We'll see if that works though. It doesn't have a target on it, it's like a raw. Okay, that works, cool. Because the socks are the hard things to get to. So it showed this was like a oh, okay. A spatula. Golden spatula. I don't have much choice, man. Oh, cool. There's some more. We could run through the rest of this, but there's a good chunk left. I said we'll focus on spatulas for now. And mountain we could go to the rock bottom. Kelp, the Dutchman, SpongeBob's Dream. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5. The finale, and then let's run around finishing up stuff. Maybe we'll do the rest of this level. I could go for a little more. Seeing this poor level unfinished, man, hurts me. How good at auto start too is Sandy. That's nice. There's all sorts of shortcuts we wanted to open up here.
The shinier, the better.
Those are worth like 100, but man, even then, it's like still not that much. We could go down there and open up these pathways, but and I'd have to jump back up here. I mean, at least you could just warp back. There's probably some serious secrets though. Fucking karate kick, dude.
Nothing like a bit of roping to get the heart pumping.
Now, this is like a Sandy tutorial, but it's like back in this area when you're probably gonna be going for the second hubs areas anyways. She's pretty self-explanatory though. But I didn't know exactly how the swings would end up working, so I dropped at one point, but it's not like it's hard to figure out or some shit.
One less varmint.
I see a sock over there. It's like at the very top. Well, not the very top, but pretty far.
Ew. Can't believe I'm wearing SpongeBob's underwear. Ooh. Do I really have to carry Patrick's socks?
Punished, Sandy, man. Just carrying around dudes' undergarments. I think I hear like Grease when I hear Sandy too, man. Oh, Sandy. I haven't seen Grease in a long fucking time, man. I used to pretty much was my mom's movie. That and Twister is my mother's movie of choice, man. If we're ever gonna watch one as a kid. Fuck Twister, but you know, Grease ain't too bad, man. You could go a lot worse than Grease. Well, Travolta never hurt anybody. There's probably some other secret bullshit. But let's just go ahead and jump in here. We'll come back out. I mean, there is a rooftop, so.
Hey, Larry, what's shaking?
Sandy! Boy, am I glad to see you. I need your help. My TV reception has been terrible lately. I need to have someone replace my old antenna with this shiny new one.
Yes, sir. That there antenna is shinier than a $3 bill. Well, why don't you replace it yourself?
I'm not really much of a jumper.
So, what's jumping got to do with it?
Because the old antenna is up there.
Woo! That's taller than a glass
Yep.
of Texas iced tea.
The robots have
Yeah,
blocked
most
off that
people are
building, and
here.
I can't do all those fancy moves you and SpongeBob
From what
do
I
to
can
get across
remember.
these gaps. All I could do
I
is
didn't realize
flex.
the
Wanna see?
Mermaid Man guy won, but the rest seem fine.
Yeah, great. So what are you gonna do with the old antenna?
Oh, Larry, man.
Oh, that?
Lame
It's
ass.
yours if you replace it with a new one.
Well, I have been getting bad TV reception in the tree dome. Okay, Larry, you got a deal.
I wonder if I'll actually get to put that in her dome, man. Come the fucking karate chop.
Sometimes pushing a simple button is the most satisfying. Push, 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 push.
Oh.
Oh, sparkly!
Shock.
Another fine for
Oh
magic.
yeah. Does he throughout the series? Yeah, I just remember his initial ones where he's with the suntan lotion and he's just like an asshole. I don't remember his reformation. No, the first fucking few episodes of SpongeBob, like the first season, is just so solid. Those are still some of the most just like iconic ones for me. Shit's pretty good. Now I want to watch some fucking SpongeBob, man. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't remember well. I think SpongeBob, along with stuff like Courage the Cowardly Dog, would be a few of those cartoons I'd still would like to watch for fun. Courage the Cowardly Dog was my jam.
Toasted Tiki Texas style. Someone better make good use of all these.
No, I gotta know if something's in there, man. Fuck. Okay, it's nothing.
That's for messing with Texas.
Forgot just how like hardcore on the Texas thing she was. The Texas squirrel, man. Did Sandy ever say why the fuck she was in Bikini Bottom? I mean, it's more just because it's funny, but I don't know if they gave her some fucking lore. Science. Oh, she was there. She was like smart or whatever, right? I'm trying to remember. Was it her own science experiments? Or is it somebody else's? I thought it was hers, right? A grant? Okay. Funny. Still haven't done it? Am I supposed to be shocked, man? You and me both, but we both got things we need to get finished on the channels. Oh, that shit over here. Slight surprise. I'd be more surprised if you said you're gonna. I was expecting you to say you're moving on him. I was like, oh wow. You hired somebody. Yeah, man. Science Sandy. I was like, how Sandy was just a god at everything. Somebody get this man some emotes. We're all the way back over here, man. Like a quicker way over there. Maybe swinging Sandy. Yeah, I don't even know what that kind of stuff costs.
Well, heck, that worked. Take that.
No, you can't vault that. Some stuff you can like vault up, but some stuff you can't. Oh, okay. Gotta get higher and higher and higher. Reminder. For your consideration.
That's for messing with
Yeah, I just don't have like the spare money to hire anybody right now. And I don't think I want to make sub badges on my own. I don't know if I'd have the skill. Someday. For the most part I could do my own emote shit though.
Okay, that's better. Gotcha! Shinier the better.
Kelpo. I don't remember the Kelpo thing. Yeah, I don't know what the general price is for that kind of stuff. Here we are. Top of the world. Top of the food chain. I don't think mortal men are supposed to be here. What the fuck? This is unnatural. Surprised there's not invisible walls up here, man. Getting that box helps.
Well, I suppose it'll make Patrick happy.
Travel to the lighthouse. We're definitely not done here, but at least we have that unlocked. Into this backwards is interesting.
Ooh, do I really have to carry Patrick's socks?
Yes. Yes, you do.
Ew, can't believe I'm wearing SpongeBob's underwear.
Alright, is there any other socks here? Otherwise, I think we're good. Surprised they don't do micro ones like that very often. They should just have the big slide areas.
Feeling refreshed.
Yeah. In an assload of stream, I mean, there's streamers I know who almost every game they play, they change out all their emotes. So there's definitely trustworthy people and stuff. I've just never hired anybody. I would probably hire somebody I knew, like Sin or something, but I just haven't had the funds or a need. I guess there's a need, but it's not like super pressing. I should have sub badges, but it's not like a make or break. I still know what I want to. I know what I want to do for them too. I just haven't done it. Okay, we got a minigame. What is going on?
Okay, that's better. Let's farm it. Ew, can't believe I'm wearing SpongeBob's underwear. Better make good use of all these.
Yeah. I mean, that's how they make probably stuff cheaper. There's little bonus things you gotta do. I mean, you're gonna pay more if you want more. What is this?
Good riddance.
Guess I was supposed to be SpongeBob. Yeah, I can switch real quick and walk back in. We're missing a ship wheel as well. But it could be anywhere in the entire level.
Hey there!
Howdy, Bo. Ew, can't believe I'm wearing SpongeBob's underwear.
That's a one-way trip? Kind of shit. Let's find that last ship wheel and then maybe that'll be it for me today, we'll see. I'll have to do this all again with SpongeBob. That's how they get you.
a spring breeze. Shines. I feel like a new sponge.
Oh, they just keep stacking up every time. I see.
Like a spring breeze. I feel like a new sponge. Tartar sauce. The water. Ouch. Somehow I don't think he needs a hand. Fresh like a spring breeze. SpongeBob, Commission Control, don't want you to go.
All more annoying is SpongeBob. You don't have easy range attacks. Or not quick ones at least.
Love opening presents. Sometimes pushing a simple button is the most satisfying. Push, 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 push. Boy, Patrick will be glad to have this
Nice.
back.
What's up?
Fresh like a spring breeze. I feel like a new sponge.
It's not a ship wheel, but it does the trick. One more ship wheel. Where could that one be? Might be near the beginning. I just couldn't reach it. This is a quicker way to turn into Sandy. Is that like a guitar, like a string being like broken or plucked or some weird shit? And the jumping sound, something wacky like that.
That's awful pretty.
Oh, there's another sock. Happier to find the socks, really.
Patrick happy.
Those are the harder things to get in the long run. Oh, we got all the socks. Let's go get the last ship and we're done. It might be back up in the last area. Thought I remembered one out here, but I guess not. I mean, at least she's happy about it. At least we can teleport wherever we want to. I think we got everything out of the sea needle. What's not in there? It's a lot of ship wheels that we need. I don't know if any of the others even have that many. 6, 4 cannons. Oh, this one might be a thing. Whoops. If you drop here, they're gonna drop you down. Okay, thank God.
Flying squirrel coming through. Take that. That's for messing with Texas.
Where is it? No, it's right here. I see it. Just gotta get higher.
I'm getting dizzy just watching.
Corral? Oh. You're done.
Bam!
We're done with this level though. Give that to Miss Buff. And we got all the socks too. I mean, if we get almost all the socks just naturally, then probably just try to get them all, just period. There's some decent stuff on the Steam sale, but it's like, I got so much to play. Not unless it's an ungodly sale. That I'm just gonna wait for sales in the future. It's not like they don't keep coming. But this old. I'm sure there's something in there that interests you or something maybe you don't know that you'd like. I'm sure if you had infinite money you'd be buying quite a bit. Not infinite money. If I had infinite money, of course I'd be buying it, but if you had more cash. Cannot connect to the Steam network. What the fuck? Steam dead right now? Is Steam like down right now? Yeah, it's like there's no point doing it right now. Yeah. I think it was working for you. Why wouldn't it be working for me? I mean, it is early. Maybe it's down right now. Okay, there's apparently issues right now people are having. Around 6 a.m. As long as it's not like me. Jesus, fucking SpongeBob freaking dude.
SpongeBob.
Well, there were these robots. I met Sandy, and the lighthouse was...
Okay. Sorry I asked. Here's the golden spatula that I promised you.
Thanks, Mrs. Puff. Now I'll help you guys evacuate.
But SpongeBob, you don't have a driver's license.
Oh, don't I?
No, you don't.
Well, if I don't, then what's this?
A library card.
Oh.
taste good. A lot of socks and jellyfish fields though. So we got the Dutchman, which only has 3 socks, which is good. Sandmound, which has a lot of everything. There's Kelp Forest. SpongeBob's Dream's got a few. Probably save those. The socks hiding in Bikini Bottom though are probably sneaky. Because, well, some of the ones I've gotten you just have to hit random shit, so. Like we hit his TV and shit and we got something earlier. Doesn't require max social links. Unless there's like a new ending that requires Mary or some shit and somebody else. The original didn't. It just required certain choices at certain times. Max already. What a fella. I couldn't imagine who else you would need maxed.
I make myself a snack, but there's no time.
If there was somebody who needed maxed.
This is where I keep all my old comic books. Maybe a little bounce on the old bed.
I don't know. You're definitely a minority. I don't know her personality yet. I haven't actually seen anything with her. So I couldn't say. Maybe I'd be interested too. I mean, I saw like one little bit of it, like her first initial thing. She's just kind of like a standoff bitch in the Velvet Room car. And the limousine, that was about all I saw. But that's like her first scene, I think.
Wow, Spud.
Now they're back.
Here's your golden. I don't speak it.
It does look, this game does look good, man. It has kind of that like drawn, little 3D, it's like super colorful, cel shady kind of, whatever you want to call it. Looks good. Well, part of me wants to do more, but it'll probably take a while to do another mission. Yeah, I'll probably stop for now. Finish the rest up tomorrow. We got a good chunk left we can do. I'm not sure on Krabby Patty bullshit though. That's gonna be the iffy one, man. It requires quite a bit. And then the theater requires stuff. Anyways, curious what achievements we've gotten. Robots is Patrick, Sandy, 75%, secret, all 89%. Ooh, ski slopes. All 100 golden spatulas. Spoilers there. Surprise, we're gonna fight a robotic version of SpongeBob. We fought a robot version of everybody else. Yeah, Sand Mountain. We've had Sand Mountain unlocked for a while.
There's nothing like the smell of bubbles in the morning. Smells like victory. Ow!
We can unlock this real quick and then we'll do it tomorrow. Like I said, I might start the stream with Birth Me Code, but we might just finish this up. Birth Me Code always be there. I can do it easily anytime this week. Damn, these are 1500 piece. How the hell do y'all ever pay for Mr. Krabs, man?
Squidward, am I glad you're here. I need to borrow your toothbrush again.
What? You've used it before?
Oh yeah, lots of times. I figured if you didn't know, you wouldn't mind.
Fine. What do I care? I'm a wreck anyways. I try and get some exercise to relax from all this robot mess, and now everything's ruined.
Because of a toothbrush?
No, it's those blasted robots! They've taken over the ski slopes! How can I ski with those ugly things beating everyone up? Listen, SpongeBob, you've gotta help me. I'm gonna lose my marbles if I don't get some relaxation.
I found if you keep your marbles in a bag, they don't get lost as often. In fact, I've got mine right here. It's embroidered with this
Forget the marbles! I've got a better idea. If you get rid of the robots at the bottom of every slope for me, I'll give you one of those golden spatulas.
Well, I don't know. It's hard to beat the extreme fun of marbles.
Okay, I'll give you one for each slope you clear.
Now that's a deal.
Seems like it could be a fun level. This is gonna be like sliding shit. That'll be cool.
You've just met the... Hey, you! Patrick needs to do laundry.
That was like a hidden one there, huh? Monster spawner fucking going out of here.
Fresh like a spring breeze. Hi, Gary.
Fucking Gary, dude. Gary the God. Can we turn it around in time now? Oh, Sandy. And these cheeks. Maybe 4,500 to even like do everything here. I mean, I got enough, but it's kind of funny. Guppy Mountain. How do you start this? Damn, then there's a 2,500 up there. Jesus Christ.
Hello, Plankton.
Oh, the mammal.
Nothing like a bit of roping to get the heart pumping.
You said it, Sandy. Now the cost to get into all these is totally fine naturally, but if you factor in Mr. Krabs' requirements, and then you think about maybe the theater having some, I think there's probably some grinding then. I know we got some levels left, but I've been relatively thorough on getting these, so. How do I get up there with the SpongeBob? Okay. I don't know if that's what they want. That's what we're doing. That worked out.
Hello, my most favorite friend in the...
Oh, boy! Can I...
Sure, if you fall down to the bottom of this pit.
Isn't there a safer way?
It's always safety with you people. I suppose you could bungee down.
I already paid, man. Just raw 2,500 for fucking one spatula.
Keep up the good work, buddy of mine! And don't forget to help me out with the chum bucket.
I'll change to Sandy and then go into these. I guess we're doing this level now, man. We'll see. If it is gonna be like a sliding thing. There's probably a bunch of different pathways and shit.
Howdy, Mrs. Puff.
Well, if it isn't Sandy Cheeks.
Really?
The shinier, the better. Okay, that's better. Howdy, Miss.
Well,
Do I need to change to SpongeBob here?
I've gone down this hill 100 times, usually rolling. Darn kids think it's funny to push me, but if you can beat my time down the hill, I'll give you a golden spatula.
Sure.
I love opening presents. Ow! Another fine for Patrick! Kerplooey! Take that! Just my size!
I have to kill all the robots. Like you said at the
Like a
bottom.
new sponge.
Maybe like right here is all we need to do.
Sometimes pushing a simple button is the most satisfying. Push, 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 push.
Well, I definitely want to run it again. There's probably some socks we missed. I think I even saw one of them.
Congratulations! You pass with flying colors.
So there's just one on each slope. Okay, there wasn't one there. I had to see if there's one underneath that arch. Nope, there's like checkpoints. Kind of like see as much as I can here. Little camera.
We'll be glad to have this back.
I think running these might be some of the better money, who knows. Let's see if this just takes me out there. It should. Just in case. It's cool, there's like levels dedicated to this and stuff.
I fly like the wind and float like a sea bee. If you can beat my time down the hill, I'll give you a golden spatula.
Let's do it, man. This course is longer. I have to get 8 of these. I don't know if I've been paying attention to those.
I feel like a new sponge. Too pretty. Can't take it. I love opening presents.
This is a proper game. It's pretty good, man. I like it so far. It's fun.
You've just met the Sponginator. Fresh like a spring breeze.
You played this one? Yeah, it's pretty sick, man, especially for like a licensed, game. A lot of variety in the levels, a lot of fun little stuff you can do.
I feel like a new sponge.
I think my only problem with it is you can't switch your characters on the fly, but other than that, it's been cool. I was gonna get off a while ago, but I keep fucking playing.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
This will probably be the last level I do, but it's definitely a good little time, and I mean it looks nice. The remake here does. I don't know how it compares to the looks of the first one, but or the original. Definitely feels like SpongeBob, man. Makes me want to watch it. I'll definitely have to rerun this course a few times.
Congratulations, SpongeBob! You beat my best time! Here's a spatula!
How does he have a best time if he's not a real man?
I feel like a new sponge.
I guess he has a real fake time. Looking for socks. Control's pretty smooth too. I mean, there's not like a lot of crazy move tech or anything, but what's there feels, I mean, smooth enough. Like, this shit feels good. It's fast, but doesn't feel silly or nothing. Don't see many socks in these directions. Or at the bottom here. Kind of the fucking advertisements are there. There's a sock. Yeah. I'll have to come back down this just to go grab that shit. We could probably wipe it, actually. I don't know how far back this will take us. Advanced SpongeBob strats, man. Oh, it resets all of them if you drop. Okay, so you can't cheese it that way. That sucks. Jesus.
Oh, sparkly! Fresh like a spring breeze. Ow! I feel like a new sponge.
Are we gonna keep the sock? I'm not even sure now if we did. Can't tell if I got any more from that. This course is a lot longer. It's harder to kind of redo.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
I think there's a top part there, but I don't know if that's actually like a something we end up at, or if that's where we started.
I feel like a new sponge.
Where are the rest of these guys, man? There's one. I'm sure we still got one at the top we gotta hit. I didn't catch if that sock was still there or not.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
Like bigger budget ones? Like if they just gotta make a licensed game just with like unlimited funds essentially like a AAA would have. Instead of being limited. Yeah, I wonder if this game was limited anyway, originally. Because this one, I mean, it's got some hours behind it for sure. There's a lot of content. But yeah, I know what you mean. They have to definitely have some, probably a lot of interesting stuff going on in the management side of those. Because they don't have like a blank check or anything. And you have to like legitimately just cut quality in certain areas. Still, they somehow make decent games sometimes. Yeah, for sure. You like very rarely hear about one. Like I think the new Terminator one, you kind of like. I heard a few people talk about being actually pretty decent, but like it's yeah pretty rare overall. Like how do I get up to the top right there? Is there like a different way to start this course? Yeah, it's an interesting side of games, man. I mean, I've played some of the good ones like Toy Story 3, King Kong, and this one's good. There's other ones. I don't know if you consider shit like Batman, that's kind of like big, right? It's usually more for movie-based games that people like quick cash-ins on a fad kind of thing. Like there's the Harry Potters, but those are almost like their own thing at that point. There's so many. There might be cash-ins though, really. I mean, a lot of them kind of are just cash-ins on the movies. I think only the early ones really had a lot of extra work put into them. It'd be cool to kind of just go into a lot of them and like look through them. I mean, I've played some shitty ones too, like Kung Fu Panda and all that crap, or like Avatar, but there's so many. And to us, it's just like something you just easily ignore. There might be some decent shit in there.
It shines.
I think there's a secret way to start this whole deal. We need one more snowman or sandman.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
Because as soon as you start, there's like a deal on the top right. Like right there. What is that? Maybe you have to go along that left path at the beginning. One problem with trying to find secret bits in this is you have to go through the whole fucking thing. Even when you're already kind of like more than done. The generic paths. Well, I think that was a sock there. Maybe. Oh no, wait, we're going there right now, never mind. Yeah, that'd be cool. Wasn't there supposed to have been pretty good Godzilla games? Like the big brawlers and just, you know, city destruction ones? But those are like last movie tie-ins, right? As they are just like Godzilla games that they just kind of made on their own. Although I'm sure those, I guess it's probably different kinds of budget, right? Like something that has to be out when a movie comes out and it's like a timed like thing like that probably has got more budget and time restraints. But then you get stuff that's just like uses the IP like this and it doesn't really like, it's not like they timed this game to come out at around some special fucking moment when SpongeBob was doing something. It was just kind of a game to have the game, I guess. I'm sure it makes a pretty big difference. That'd be cool though. Hopefully that movie's decent. I don't remember if it's the one guy who made Kong Skull Island who's doing it, or not the guy, the people, or if it's the people who are doing who did the last Godzilla movie. I think it's the Kong people. What is that? How do I get up there? Like some secret start? I don't think we're like traveling up ever. Problem is I have to travel all the way down to go back up because I can't just like game over myself. Yeah. I've liked the new Godzilla movies, the like Western CG ones and stuff. I mean, they're not like insanely awesome like story movies, but it's cool just seeing the Gigano CG fights and the kind of slow burn some of them are to like, you know, reveal the big monsters and shit. It's neat. Like I had fun with King of Monsters, it just kind of had the shitty human story. Yeah, exactly. I just want to see. I mean, I went and saw King of Monsters pretty much on like release day to, yeah, just see big lizards kick each other's asses, man. Like, it's really all I need if I'm gonna go see a Godzilla movie. That's why the human movie, like the human stupid emotional bullshit they were trying to pull was just like unnecessary. The first one was better because it was mainly about Godzilla doing his deal. Or at least if there's a human side of it, it was just like them being like, oh my god, it's Godzilla. Yeah, that one has too much. If you think that one has too much, the second one's way worse. At least when Godzilla was on screen, the first one, they like slow burned him instead of showing him right away, which is cool, but... made it feel more intimidating, or not intimidating, more special.
Nice shot.
second one has way more human stuff, even though he starts fighting, even though there's like more monsters and Mothra and all that kind of crap, like it's got a lot of human stuff, and human stuff sucks in that one, dude. Where is this path though, dude? This is triggering me, man. Like we're missing a snowman somewhere. And I can clearly see there's some shit up there. That probably jumps me down here. I have no idea how to get there. It seems like a completely different start. There might just be like a secret start to it. It's cool just to see the CG lizards busting each other's nuts, but it's definitely got more human stuff. How was your guys' meetup overall? Didn't really hear about it. Other than seeing you smoking your ballsy stogie. Yeah, the Ghidorah stuff's cool. Yeah, 3 heads and lightning attacks, man. I didn't drink like a pig? Hell yeah, dude. That sounds fun. Did you fall asleep real quick this time, or not fall asleep, but pass out, man? Not really sick, dude. Man, dude. Cool. Sandy only thing?
Lion squirrel coming through.
Oh yeah, there's a secret spot right here. It's not even that secret. I run it again to see if there's a sock. Waiting for the winter meetup because I started sipping during the travel because it's so boring. By the time we get to locations, 4 hours of drinking, sit in a car. Oh, damn. And already having fun, dude. Badass. Did you end up smoking all your stogies?
Toasted tiki Texas style. Oh!
Why did I get a sock this time? Just because I ran it as Sandy? Oh, are you talking about the one with the guy from Ferris Bueller, man? It was a Godzilla like 2006 or some shit. Or 2000 something. I don't remember what the fuck it was called. That movie's so fucked, dude. It's so good, man. But it's so fucked. That's why it's good. Damn, honestly, that sounds like a fun time. I'm jealous. Maybe just running it as Sandy gets you something too? Is there someone I had to talk to about the sand dudes? Oh, was there titties in that movie? Jesus, I don't remember that. Maybe I didn't watch the right version. Grasp me. Oh, you're talking about a movie you guys watched during your hangout. What movie was it? Now you got me curious. The Last Days of American Crime. Jesus Christ. That's one. I'll just tell them I'm just kidding. Oh man. It's kind of like the Bourne movies or whatever. But those make it work, I guess. Yeah. I always hate the style excuse for why things are shit. You see that with some of the Kojima stuff. It's a style, man. It's supposed to be bad.
Someone better make good use of all these.
Yeah, it's supposed to be bad as always. A funny way to defend shit. Didn't make any sense, really. Shame it wasn't even enjoyable in like a bad way. What made you guys want to watch it, man? I mean, the ratings are horrible. Must have been some other reason, huh?
That's for messing with Texas.
I don't know if I'm allowed to fall, though. It can't be that bad. It's a funny enough reason to decide to watch it. One of those times you gotta trust the reviews, I guess.
Feeling refreshed.
Oh, dude. Did you guys watch? You guys, I think we've talked about before. Saving Private, what was it called? It's not Saving Private Ryan, it's Saving Captain Alex, man. Saving Captain Alex. That's a fucking amazing movie. Who killed Captain Alex? That's what it was. There you go. There. That's a fucking awesome movie. Action movie. But I think if the director didn't have like his commentary over it, like his, if you even call it commentary, his hype track, why does that keep happening? Then it would be like not as good. See, I don't know if you have to run this thing and not die as her to get a sock, or if that's just nothing. Also, I need to go back to the other course and check for a sock. Yeah. I wonder if there's other movies he narrates those too, because I mean they've done other ones. He might even have like a fucking like Kickstarter and shit. $200 USD, dude. What? Just to like fucking eat a couple times? It's probably not even included. Wonder what they spent the 200 on. Maybe the camcorder? Yeah, that makes sense. Maybe did a little more.
There's nothing a land critter can't handle. Ow! There's nothing. Ow!
So what was the point of getting the 8? Oh, I bet you getting the 8's fucking Sandboys was... I bet you that was getting the, that sock. Bad Black, man. Man, these are some fucking badass names, man. Bad Black. Oh, you even mentioned it earlier, yeah. I need to watch them. I don't know if I ever watched all of Who Killed Captain Alex, man. That'd be a fun one to watch. Like a group drinking or something.
Howdy, Larry.
Hey!
Howdy.
I'm the fastest there is. My time down this slope is unbeatable. I'll give you a golden spatula if you can beat my time.
Oh, for sure. I mean, it's fun in that way, but it's also fun just the dude's track. This dude's just commentary, yeah, with all the like, the kind of budget stuff. It's just
Shines.
just makes it.
I love opening presents.
It's cool watching more indie stuff sometimes. I've watched some foreign films. More than a few months ago, but some interesting ideas they can do. That wouldn't, you know, probably get funding because they're too experimental normally. I mean, that's a totally different thing. Who Killed Cat Alex is like not just budget, right? That's like fucking no budget. It's on another realm. I think we're gonna beat this dude's fucking time. I have to actually find some good routes. The other ones, you didn't really need routes or anything. Just kind of went.
I feel like a new sponge.
Plan 9 from Uganda, dude. I like that the dude's kind of just like a fucking troll with some of his shit, man. I mean, I guess it's gotten him probably like a lot of funding and attention. I imagine they've made like a bit of money off the shit after all the kind of like meme popularity. So I could have swore they had like a Kickstarter thing going on. Plan 9 from Uganda. Oh wait, I still have to beat him. I have to do that with SpongeBob.
I'm the fastest.
Boy, Patrick will be glad to have this back. You've just met the Sponginator.
I think that's slower what I just did there for sure. Looks like a sandy thing, possibly. There might have been a quicker way to do this too. There is a top path. think getting on the right side here is a better speedy boy. Really have to find the right route.
As long as these pants are square,
There's no way to
and this
speed you up
sponge is
otherwise.
Bob, I will not.
Oh, what the fuck, dude? Dropped it again. This level ended up being longer than I thought. It's fine. It's a fun one. Luckily you make decent shinies off it. Although I guess for the time we've been here, I don't know for sure, but it's not an unfun way to get some. And I did have to pay a lot to even get into these.
I'm the
I love opening presents.
That might have been a hole for me to get in over there. I just noticed that. Oops. Oh yeah? What, somebody who doesn't normally do a lot of anime, I'm guessing? What are you peddling?
I'm the fastest.
What are you recommending?
Pretty cat, take it.
Oh, nice. Yep, Bebop's a good one to start people on. It's a pretty Western kind of focused one. Good. Always good to see people start enjoying some anime. It's just a medium, man. It's nothing to be afraid of. I'm sure some, it's gonna be some differences than any other kind of medium, but there's just a lot of creative shit. That's really nothing. Okay. That's good though, man. Especially like hearing people liking Bebop. It's one of my favorites.
Patrick needs to do laundry.
Nice. Yeah, we were just talking about that. Streamed not too long ago. Yeah, that was a cool little bit. I liked watching those.
Congratulations, SpongeBob.
Oh man, I need to watch some fucking anime, dude. Maybe after this I'll watch some. I keep watching just like stream VODs and shit. I should watch some fucking like anime. So much good stuff, dude. There's so much good stuff I've never seen still. Somehow save that.
One less varmint. Well, I suppose it'll make Patrick happy. Someone better make good use of all these.
I don't know, dude. There's so much stuff. I usually try to recommend people stuff based on what they're feeling. There's like way too much just general shit. And for somebody who hasn't like watched much shit, right? I mean, Bebop's always a good opener, like you mentioned. I'd have to look through the list. I wouldn't want to give like a half-assed answer. I mean, it's easier to just recommend like good shows, but I doubt he's gonna want to watch like, you know, Mushishi or some shit, right? He's in a space sci-fi show. There's probably some fucking socks here, dude. It'd be so hard to find them. I don't know what kind of shows you guys are looking for. Mega combo, super monster combo. Oh, okay, just whatever you're feeling. Yeah, I mean, if you ever need any recommendations for a certain feel you're going for, I don't mind trying to help. Missing one sock in this level, but we'll come back and try to get it another time. Okay, so I'm gonna focus on spatulas and we could worry about socks if I want later. Because if I'm not gonna want to grind like Mr. Krabs' bullshit, I'm probably also not gonna want to like get every single sock. I won't be getting all spatulas anyways. Alright, that's the end of that for now. I mean, we pretty much got them all there. Yeah, Green Login rewatch is always good. I used to rewatch that shit like once a year. I haven't rewatched in a long time now. So we got 3 levels, and I'm assuming the finale there left, and then some wrap up. Kinda wanna watch anime now. But how long have I been up? I had started Demon Slayer months ago. I need to finish that up. But at this point I kinda wanna like go find something else. Not because I didn't like Demon Slayer, I just feeling something else. Probably do. I kind of want to do a rewatch of Standalone Complex at some point here, just because we've talked about it so much. But I haven't. That was one of the first shows ever. Not one of the first shows, but it's been a long fucking time since I fully finished Standalone Complex.
Well, here's your golden. I don't.
Yeah, Standalone Complex is one of my favorites. It's really good.
Sometimes pushing a simple button is the most satisfying. Push, 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 push. I'm rollerific.
Imagine the balls just to move around quicker here. Yeah, that'd be fun. It's a good one. Oh yeah, I planned on, I talked about this with some people here, doing a Golden Boy watch. Yeah, that's how I just stream to people nowadays, the Discord. I'll stream it off of VLC or off a web browser. Only problem is like, no, I think subs you can do if like monitor. I don't remember how that works. Program doing subs is like weird because I don't think Discord captures VLC with the subs. But I mean, I just do web browser shit anyways. Yeah, I planned on doing a Golden Boy rewatch at some point here. If you've never seen that, that's a fun one. You want like a short little one that's fun to watch in a group. Oh, okay. See, there's a secret sock. Haven't seen Golden Boy? It's pretty good. There's so many good shows, fuck man. Depends what you're into. That one, you want to get the dub though. If I remember right. The dub is pretty good. Pretty fun.
I feel like a new sponge.
6 episodes, but I think they're like longer. If you've ever seen Great Teacher Onizuka, it's a lot like that. Yeah, that's all. I mean, that's understandable.
May I help you?
It happens. Dutchman area looks cool, man. Well, anyways, if I do too much today, I won't have that much to finish tomorrow, so we might start the stream with that VN, like I said. We'll probably call it here for now. Is there any stuff I have to do? How many settings are there? Okay. Whoops, I just turned off the controller like a fucking jackass. But yeah. Sounds like episodic shows are more what you're into then. Yeah, Golden Boy's episodic. We watched the Golden Boy opener on here not too long ago. Let me fucking play that again. The opener is so good, man. It's so like 90s, man. Be the last thing we do.